A wealthy businessman, Mr. Han, frantically paces in his high-rise penthouse in Seoul, phone clutched in his trembling hand. He is desperately trying to arrange an escape to Vietnam, knowing that the authorities are closing in on him for tax evasion. His face is slick with sweat as he barks orders into the phone, demanding a solution before it's too late. However, before he can finalize his plan, the lock on his apartment door clicks, and it swings open. 3 men enter, moving with the certainty of those who belong. Without a word, they seize Han, restraining his frail body as he struggles. One of them pulls out a syringe filled with a lethal dose of drugs and plunges it into Han's arm. Within moments, his heart spasms, and he collapses. His girlfriend, unaware of the invasion, steps into the room. The intruders exchange glances as she has seen them. Without hesitation, they eliminate her too, ensuring there are no loose ends. A police transport bus rumbles through the gates of a high-security prison. The vehicle halts, and new inmates shuffle off, their faces a mix of fear and defiance. Among them is Song, a man with piercing eyes and an air of quiet intensity. As he steps onto the concrete ground, murmurs spread among the older inmates watching from behind the fences. One of them whispers, pointing at Song's uniform, "Yellow tags are a sign of a high-profile or dangerous prisoner." The moment Song enters the general population, tension crackles in the air. Veteran inmates surround him, testing his resolve with taunts and thinly veiled threats. When one of them pushes him too far, Song retaliates with swift precision, sparking a violent brawl. The fight is short-lived, but the consequences are severe. Later that night, a group of gang-affiliated inmates drag Song to a secluded corner of the prison. They hang him upside down, beating him relentlessly. Their leader, a brutal man known as Dojin, sneers, about to land another blow when a voice cuts through the air, commanding them to stop. Their leader is none other than Ao, an inmate who wields more power than even the prison warden, a former crime lord from Seoul. Ao operates within the prison walls with terrifying efficiency. Though he appears calm and composed, his reputation is built on ruthlessness. He approaches Song, assessing him like a predator sizing up its prey. With a slow, deliberate tone, he warns Song that challenging the established hierarchy will only lead to suffering. To emphasize his dominance, Ao orders his men to slice off one of Song's fingers. Faced with the imminent loss of a limb, Song swallows his pride and begs for mercy. The gang relents, but Ao reminds him of his submission. Thrown into solitary confinement, Song uses the isolation to his advantage. He forms a connection with the guard, extracting information about Ao. The guard, hesitant at first, eventually reveals the truth that Ao runs the prison like a king. Even the warden bows to his influence, allowing him to conduct business, oversee illicit trades, and maintain order. As Song learns more about Ao's empire, the crime lord himself investigates Song's past. He discovers that Song was once a police officer, a detective with a reputation for taking down criminals through both legal and illegal means. While Song excelled at his job, he was also known for blackmailing and accepting bribes. This revelation only fuels Ao's intrigue. Sensing a deeper game at play, Song slowly integrates himself into Ao's inner circle, proving his worth through small acts of loyalty. Eventually, he earns Ao's trust and becomes one of his right-hand men. However, Song has a secret. He isn't just an ex-cop looking to survive. He is undercover, placed in prison to uncover the truth behind his brother's murder. His brother, a tenacious journalist known as Pitbull, had been investigating corruption within the government and criminal organizations before he mysteriously died. Song is convinced that Ao and the warden were involved. One night, Song sneaks into the warden's office and uncovers damning evidence. Recordings of conversations between the warden and a high-profile businessman named Mr. Kim. The recordings confirm that Ao and the warden orchestrated the murder of his brother. Before Song can fully process this, The warden catches him in the act. Thinking quickly, Song feigns ignorance and claims he was merely cleaning. The warden, suspicious but unable to prove anything, lets him go for now. As tensions rise, Ao plans another operational one that Song secretly tips off to his former police chief. However, Ao is always a step ahead. He changes plans at the last moment, outmaneuvering the authorities. When Song's treachery is finally revealed, Ao is furious. He corners Song, revealing that he knew about his true identity all along. With chilling composure, Ao confesses that he personally ordered the execution of Song's brother. Before Ao can strike, the warden bursts into the room. A violent fight erupts between the two men, both vying for control. In the chaos, Song manages to escape, setting fire to various parts of the prison as a distraction. As smoke fills the air and sirens blare, Song and Ao engage in a final battle atop the prison watchtower. Their fight is brutal, both men determined to emerge victorious. Just as Ao gains the upper hand, preparing to kill Song, snipers from the police force take their shot, ending Ao's reign once and for all. With Ao dead, the police take control of the prison, arresting corrupt officials, including the warden. Song, however, does not walk away unscathed. Because he participated in some of Ao's illegal activities during his time undercover, he is sentenced to prison for a few years. As he stands before the judge, he accepts his fate with quiet dignity, knowing that justice for his brother has been served. As the prison gates close behind him once more, Song takes a deep breath, prepared to endure his time. When he is finally free, he will start but for now, his fight is far from over.